Were you in a Goldbergs sitcom and a TV show?
Yep.
Well, how the fuck did that happen?
So Tockett told me he turned it down. That's what he said. He said, that's how I got it. I said, bullshit. I said, they wanted the kid, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I just got a call out of the blue. And I was like, sure, I'll do it. It was like the schedule was light in January. So I went out there. I did it. They called me one take because I nailed the lines.
Lines? Yeah, multiple?
Yeah, six, buddy.
Holy shit.
What show was it?
Goldbergs. Don't act like you didn't hear about it. Come on.
Goldbergs
I saw the
is
clip.
a wrestler, right?
I actually have a DVR'd.
Truthfully, it's the last season. It was canceled after that. So that's why I say for you guys, is this your guys' last show?
The jigs. The reverse Chiclets bump.
Oh, great.
Hey, while we're talking about TV shows, our good friend Terry Ryan has Shorzy. You played with him in juniors. You got to give us something.
Yeah, which is bizarre.
Where were you in
because
Tri-City, Boucher?
You're from
I was
Rhode
Tri-City,
Island.
yeah.
Like, how did you end up in the Western League?
So it was before like the geographic designations for U.S. kids. So I wanted to go to college. I was playing Tier 2 my senior year in high school in Wexford, which was in Toronto. And OHL teams are coming to look. They're like, because I was rated early second round. They're like, hey, you want to come to the OHL? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a look. So I wanted to go to BC, and BC wanted nothing to do with me. So PC and Michigan State were recruiting me, and I didn't get a scholarship offer yet. It was like kind of like early November, and I was rated second round. So I called Tri-City, said, hey, would you guys release me so that I can go to the OHL? And they said, just come check it out. If you don't like it, you can only come for 48 hours. We'll release you. And I went there as a game against Kamloops, and it was like they had won like four Memorial Cups in a row. They had like Shane Doan,
Iggy,
Darcy Tucker, Iggy.
Yeah, all the boys.
Like, I mean, they were a wagon.
Yeah, Tyson Nash was there.
Yeah. Well, is he part of the wagon or?
I think he was a great.
He was
junior.
there.
He was a great junior. He was a great player. On
He was
that
like
team.
a double overage, so I think he was really extending his time.
24 in the dub.
Just ask him about it. He loved that team.
Oh, he loves Kamloops.
Yeah, the glory days. But so I went and saw it, and I was like, oh my God, I'm playing here. It was great. And Terry was on that team. He was from Newfoundland, and he went to Quesnel, BC to play Tier 2 at like 14 years old. This kid's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, he is
Nuts.
bona fide nuts. I mean, the stuff that he would do. He once drove around Tri-City. He's probably told you guys these
He
stories.
wrote a book. His book. He has
Yeah.
all these Tri-City stories in there. It's crazy.
He those crash test dummies that used to be in the Volvo commercials. So he put a crash test dummy mask on, and he'd drive around Tri-City in a Dodge Shadow that he painted pink and gold, and he'd cut people off, and then they'd lay the horn on him, then he'd look over at them with his crash test dummy mask.
He's still doing shit like that at Chiclets Cup, and he's 45.
He used to do like play-by-play of just different like at night when we're sleeping and long bus rides. It'd be like 3 a.m, and he'd get into this like play-by-play of the 1983 Memorial Cup Championship, and he'd go and start going after our assistant coach, this guy Pat Lawyer, and saying, Lawyer's got the puck. Lawyer turns it over. And they lose. Everything was about Lawyer being the fall guy and blowing it and letting everybody down. So we would die, and he'd come and he'd like drum up these things in his head, these new stories, and we just wait, like, what's the next one going to be? And then finally, Lawyer came to the back of the bus and grabbed him by the throat.
He had enough.
The assistant coach?
Yeah, climbing over the seats. He's like, you're fucking dead, Terry. And coming after him. And Terry's like, what? I didn't say it.
It was Boucher. It was Boucher.
Yeah, as if he doesn't have the most like distinguished voice of all time, too. Eh?
Blame it on his father.